New Gen Gamers.
Tremors and Godzillas. And
Maybe that's where they got the idea for this.
Why not?
Or that.
Get those high scores, Ray. But I think I've seen enough of this and I've talked enough, so I think we're going to move on to our next game.
Okay.
Now here we see a game without that long load screen. Epic's worked around it and basically removed that the code that would basically ensure that the game was made for the system.
Oh, look at that.
And now we have a little racing action here in Pit Stop. Decent looking cars.
It's a nice top-down view.
We've got the classic farting noise that was typical of racing games of this time.
It's so loud.
And another thing about these games, as you were talking about the Coleco Atom computer add-on, if you look at these cartridges, most of them will say for ColecoVision and Atom, which was a nice distinction for the Atom, because if you owned just the standalone computer, pretty much all your Coleco games would run on it. It was running the same hardware, and if you had the add-on Atom for the Coleco, it obviously really wouldn't matter. But this was different than the approach Atari took, which was recoding their arcade game or their computer games differently than the home games. So you couldn't. The 2600 cartridges were not compatible with the Atari 400 and 800 computers. You'd have to get them all over again.
And the same with the 5200 ones, because they were actually running on the same architecture. Those could have easily been ported over.
Yeah, so that was kind of silly on their part. Maybe they're planning to sell more games. He's taking a pit stop.
Oh, look at that. Fix your tires. Fix your tires.
Now, this is pretty in-depth for the time, actually getting to go into the pits here and fix up your car. You see a lot of different timers going on the screen, keeping track of laps, time,
Get his butt
speed,
going over to the
fuel,
tires.
the time on your pit here.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
A lot of information happening, and he's moonwalking.
Press one of the numbers.
So he's trying to get his tires changed here.
Give me a second to figure this shit out.
This is going to be the longest pit stop in the world, but that's okay. It's not the time that matters, it's that it's done. Oh, there he's got the tire. Got a fresh one. Get that fresh tire up there.
Get the fresh one. Go, 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 go,
Come on,
go,
Jimbo.
go.
Go, Jimbo. All pit crew guys are named Jimbo.
Go, Jimbo.
At
Come
least
on,
in this
come on.
game,
Go,
they're all
go, go. Jimbo and Jim Bob.
And Steve Bob.
Steve Bob. That's the flag guy.
Ah, okay.
Oh, use the fuel guy too. And give yourself some more fuel.
He's getting some fuel.
There you go.
He's loading up. And he's ready.
He's ready to go. Go,
Light
go,
him
go.
up. What is that he was doing?
He was saying, get it going.
So here we're back on the road again as the game ends.
Yep, that's the end.
Well, you held in there. So he's going to start up another race here. I don't think you'll need to pit on this one, but I don't think he meant to. But that's cool that we got to show that off, because that's something that definitely makes this game stand out compared to other ones at the time. You see the map on the screen there showing the whole course. So,
it's a very in-depth game for something of this age.
Yeah, definitely on the home consoles, a standout
And
product.
that's something you're really going to notice with this system is the in-depth gameplay.
It's no bump and jump.
The things that this system could do that the other systems couldn't stand out time and again. And as Duck yelled, it's no bump and jump, which we're going to see some bump and jump. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of bump and jump in action.
And he's...
But pit
I
stop,
believe he's in first here.
Are you?
I'm not sure.
It looks
really,
like you're up there.
Doesn't seem like they give you your position.
That's the one thing that's missing here is what place are you?
Yeah. And for Formula 1 cars, they do a lot of bumping.
Yeah. Usually like anytime you hit a Formula 1 car, they just explode.
Yeah. But overall, a decent racing game.
Yeah.
The Coleco, just hands down, was superior to what else was on the market at the time in quality as far as what these titles looked like.
Now he's going to go for a speedier pit.
So he's getting those tires changed.
He's got it now. You shouldn't need fuel for that last lap.
And you see the tires change color to show you their condition, so you know which ones to change, which ones to need the most attention. If you want to go for a quick pit and only change 2 tires, you can.
And he's still in the race.
And he's back out on the track. That white car and that purple car continually just seem to pop up here. But
yeah,
that's okay.
There's the green car.
There's green.
So apparently the IndyCar drivers were using pastels that year. Nice colorful tones.
It's peaceful.
It is peaceful. Nothing like going 100 miles an hour past some peaceful purple and green cars.
As you bump into them.
Oh, there's some blue sky. We have a winner!
Winner is you.
Woohoo!
And then
Alright, folks.
that's the end.
That was a good look at Pit Stop. We're going to move on here to another Sega title. G.
Get ready, G.
Alright, G. You are in a sub.
Here's another early Sega
Are
electronic
you sure those
game.
are bad? Yeah, those are bad guys.
Sega being a company that was famous for their parlor and
Oh, shoot the UFO!
arcade type games early on in the amusement industry, and then moved over to the electronic gaming world once that started to become a viable form of entertainment. And here's a classic, another Sega classic, and they were the first company to bring Sega home, which is crucial because Sega is such a solid software developer. There was such a pool of talent at Sega that was a great company for Coleco to get a hold of, and these games were not on the home market, so yet another score for Coleco.
Yeah.
And you see this is some pretty intense sub-action, sub-rock. And Duck would like to point out that he does not like this controller.
Yeah, it's I was playing with it for a while here, and it feels you have to hold it just right or it hurts your hand.
Yeah, that's my feeling on it. Is I think it's a good controller, it's a good joystick, but in order to use it, you've got to hold your hand at kind of an awkward angle, and the whole controller is kind of a big box shape, big rectangle.
That's why
it's not really comfortable, and this is still in the days when they were trying these oblong weird joysticks, and we wouldn't see the end of that until Nintendo came along and brought the D-pad and
the mothership.
the two-handed controller that still dominates to this day.
Is that a boss?
Style. I believe that is a boss.
Nice! Go
And
Duck!
He done exploded. We get some nice explosions here.
Not to be nitpicky, but what is the storyline here? I mean, I'm in a sub. Okay, I get that. That's cool. UFOs? What? What are they attacking by space and sea? Like, we will fight them on the land, on the sea, in the air.
We now own the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. What were they, like, trying to get back to their fish brethren? I mean, I get it, but I mean, why not?
Target announces the grand opening sale of its 19 new Los Angeles stores. Target's exploding prices on ColecoVision. Experience arcade game quality with push-button keyboards and 8-direction joysticks. Complete with Donkey Kong cartridge for just $169.99. Or save on Record-a-Call. It replays messages by remote control.
Kevin, call your mother.
Sale priced at $129.99. All 19 Los Angeles stores are celebrating the grand opening sale at Target.
New Gen Gamers, Duck Drop.